Hey, it is Kelly Rychart here. How you guys doing? I hope you're doing well. I wanted to pop on really quick. I'm just finishing up a couple things in my office and I wanted to chat with some things that have been coming up in conversations lately. And just in light of everything that's going on right now, a lot of people are finding themselves in really sticky situations, uncertain situations, and in places that they didn't anticipate being in, and it can be overwhelming and scary and uncertain and all of the things, very stressful. And so a lot of people are looking for alternative ways to make extra income and bring cash into their families. The unemployment rate is over 30%. And when we like to actually wrap our heads around that, the Great Depression was 25% unemployment. And so even if you are somebody who, feels like your job is not going to be touched, I just want you to understand that everything's linked together, and eventually every company, every business is going to be touched in some way, shape, or form when you have over 30% of the population on unemployment. And so one of the top searches right now online or on Google is how to make extra income or income from home, and how to make income online. And so I wanted to pop on here really quick because I know a lot of you guys are looking for that, and I applaud you. And it makes sense, and it's a really smart time to be looking at that. And honestly, this is something that financial advisors have been telling us for a really long time, that to have that financial security, you want to have multiple streams of income. So even if your job, and I know a lot of you are doing this right now, even if you feel like your job is intact right now, you know that eventually it's going to be touched in some way, shape, or form. So bringing in that extra income is a really smart move, and that alternative form and means of income. And some of you are really struggling, and you've lost your job, and you're not sure when you're going to be able to get income coming in. And so you're looking for alternatives as well. So I wanted to pop in here and just share with you guys what I've learned. I've been working from home for almost 10 years, and I've been in the online space for a really long time and had a lot of really great success with it. And so I wanted to just share some tips as you guys are looking for the best fit for you and the best way to generate that income online. Most of you guys are going to be looking for ways that you can partner with another company to earn income online. So I just wanted to share with you guys what to look for, so that you can have the most success and that it can be a seamless thing for you when you are transitioning and starting something that's new for you. So I'm just going to jump in really quick. I got 10 tips for you. I'm going to fly through them as fast as I can. And if you have any questions, just let me know. But these are things that I've learned. I've invested a lot of time and a lot of money learning how to be successful online, and things that you want to look for and watch out for. So again, these are going to be my top 10. Of course, there's more things too, but I think this will give you a good start when you are trying to find that perfect partnership. So number one, know the systems of that company you're looking to partner with. Making sure that they are very system reliant as opposed to solely people. A lot of these companies, encourage you that, or they're going to let you know, hey, this is the person you're going to want to reach out to for this answer, and this is the person you're going to, be touching base with to get training. And it's a lot. It's very people heavy, and we want a lot of we understand the importance of having people, but you definitely want to make sure that it's system heavy and system reliant. So, you're going to a system to find the answers. You're going to a system to get started, because there's a lot of reasons behind that. But when a company is growing really quickly, or if you want to go really quickly, you want to know that you can just plug into that system and you don't have to rely on, matching up timing and stuff from connecting with another person to do that. You can just plug right in and go. So making sure that they have a fluid system, and a system that they're very system reliant. Okay, number two, you want to make sure you know the financial situation of that company. You want to definitely, I encourage you to look for companies that are debt-free. When a company is debt-free, it's a solid foundation. It allows them to pivot. It allows them to do what's necessary to keep their doors open when they are debt-free. So that's really important. And again, like I said, no matter what way we go about this, companies are going to be affected in some way, shape, or form. And when they're debt-free, they have, like I said, they have a lot more security in that aspect. So look for a debt-free company. Number 3, you want to make sure that the company is product-based or service-based, and that not only is it just products, but they have to be products that are relevant and products that are consumable, ideally. And that's going to give you a lot more success in the online space. So products people are using every day and they're repurchasing is huge. You want to make sure you're looking for that. And like I said, they have to be relevant. So thinking about where we are right now, obviously, overall health and well-being is extremely relevant right now. That's what people are looking for, and it allows you to have something that's going to provide service to other people and things that people are looking for. So making sure that the products are relevant and consumable is huge. Number 4, you want to make sure you know how you're getting paid in the comp plan and understanding comp plans. Listen, you're going to have a lot of people who are going to tell you that their comp plan is the best comp plan, but if you don't understand comp plans and how to look at comp plans and read them, oftentimes looking at a comp plan, it can look like it's very lucrative, but when you look at it at the big picture, it's not as lucrative as you think. So making sure you know the comp plan, you understand comp plans, and if you don't, make sure that you get connected to somebody who does, because you want to make sure you know what your potential is for income and how that all works and how you get paid. Number 4, you want to make sure you know the investment cost up front. You want to make sure that you know if there's going to be inventory required. A lot of companies require you to create a big bulk order of inventory, and then you have to get rid of the inventory. You don't want to be doing that right now, especially with where we are right now in the economy. So you want to make sure that you're looking for companies that do not have any inventory requirements, so 0 inventory requirements. And also, I would encourage you to shy away from companies that have that require you to have a monthly auto ship. Right now, with where the economy is, I would encourage you to shy away from those ones as well. And then also know your upfront investment cost. If it's extremely high, you want to shy away from that. So make sure you know that how that all works too upfront. Number 6, you want to know the size and the saturation of within that company as well as within the market. So what that means is you want to know the size of the company, how much saturation is there as far as their contractors, how many people are they connected with and partnered with that are doing the same thing or that will be doing the same thing that you're doing. So if it's highly saturated, that's going to be a lot more competition for you inside of the company. And then also know how that company sits in the marketplace. Is there a lot of competition in the marketplace? You know, you really want to look for companies that have their own avenue, that they sit in their own little space and there's not a lot of competition for the company. And then you also want to know the size of that company. You know, you want to be in a company that you don't have a ton of competition, especially right now with where the economy is. So that's important to know. Also, number 7, easy to follow startup. You want to make sure that, like I said before, having it be a system or a reliant company, you want to make sure that it has an easy to follow startup so that you can get plugged in. You can easily follow the simple steps to get started and start earning income right away. So you want to make sure you know what the startup process looks like, and if it's easy to follow and it's simple steps and it's in a system so that you can work at your own pace whenever it fits for you, whether that's during the day or that's in the middle of the night, whatever is going to work for you. I know everybody's schedules are completely bonkers with the kids at home and all the things. So making sure you know that that you have access to the tools and the resources for easy startup. Number 8, you want to make sure that that company is investing in social media training. So what works in traditional business does not convert to what works in online space. And online business does not convert into what's going to work on social media. Even though majority of online business is done on social media, so many companies have no clue what they're doing on social media. It's a totally different ball game, although so much online business is relying on social media. So you want to make sure that that company understands that and that they are heavily training in social media in the online space, because they're going to be ahead of the game. They know how it works. It's a completely different ball game for conducting business. So that's really important. Number 9, you want to make sure that you know whether or not they have startup bonuses. So a lot of companies have cash bonuses and all that fun stuff when you first get started. I think that's really important to know, because if they do, what that means is it allows you to start earning those cash bonuses on top of the income that you'll already be earning with them. and it helps you to actually pay back your investment, so that there's zero loss out of your pocket, after a very short time. Like you can start doing that right away with a lot of companies. So make sure that you know that, whether or not they have bonuses at their startup, and that ability to earn that added income on top of already the income you'll be earning. And then lastly, number 10 is making sure that you know if there's hidden fees. Is there monthly fees? Is there monthly website fees? Is there penalty fees if you don't hit certain marks? You want to make sure you know all of that up front, so that because it's going to affect your bottom line if there's a lot of other fees that you're not aware of, that's going to be taken out of your earned income. So those are my tips for you. Like I said, if you have any questions, let me know. I'm an open book. I can definitely help share with you what's been helpful and what's worked for me. I'm very blessed to have found really great opportunity and have had the time and the resources to invest in learning this. So I would be happy to share with you and answer any questions that you might have. But I wanted to put this out here because I know that a lot of you guys are going into this completely blind. And like I said, it's totally different than business, traditional business. It's a totally different ballgame. So there's different things that you need to know and understand. So I hope that that's helpful. And I hope that you guys have a blessed day. I hope that you're doing well. I hope that you're able to find a really great partnership for you that's going to work for you and for your family and your specific needs. And I just wish you guys all the best. And I hope that you're doing well. And I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.